Time Chroniclers, The Reunion Part 1. Last time.
Well, we took it upon ourselves to give you a new trade.
Yeah, coal mining.
Follow me. I'll show you how to get started. My name's Tom.
I'm Jimmy. You've never been free to go?
No, there's always someone around the gate that leads to the mine.
Then you're a slave just like me.
Your family has stood for God's word for 4 generations. Jimmy, you have a rich heritage. That sounds pretty special.
It is. Yes, that's it. And now it's my turn.
There's a journal of information that man was keeping.
After we killed the old man and sold his son to slavery at the coal mines, we sort of figured that fixed it.
Gentlemen, we need to know what that journal says. And there's the matter of the wife. She could still have it published.
Right now, we need the public to trust the science of Lamarck, for they will doubt the powers of Dr. Thaddeus Copernicus' Lamarckian fluids.
And that journal presents a strong case against Lamarck.
I've got to get us both out of here. Come on, like we talked about. Let's head for the depths of the mine.
I'm coming.
Let's hurry.
Not a pleasant place to work. It's so eerie to be here in the middle of the night like this.
Okay, Tom. Let's pray that we find what we're looking for. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
I'm coming.
Hurry. Have we been spotted?
Not yet. Oh,
Are you okay, Tom?
saw your trip.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks, Jimmy. Let's go.
Come on.
Escape! We've got to escape!
No!
And now, Time Chroniclers, The Reunion Part 1.
I'll bet you two boys think you're clever, trying to run away in the middle of the night like that. Tom, I'm mostly surprised at you. You don't got nowhere to go.
Sorry, sir.
And you, I thought you was getting the hang of things.
I did, sir. I just need to contact me mum.
Well, you won't be reaching her from where you're going.
No, sir.
Jimmy,
Not...
if you're big enough to try and run, you're big enough to handle a pick. And you get to go where no one else wants to.
And where might that be?
Down in the depths, where you'll be working in water up to your knees. And you, Tom, you'll be his area. You can haul all his coal by yourself.
I'm not sure I can survive the damp.
Well, I guess we'll see about that.
You cannot do this.
Okay, who are we missing?
Jared and Scott.
Go figure.
Look through the glass. Here they come now.
Nice. 1 minute later and I would have...
Hey! Better late than never.
Miss us? You were about to be permanently missing.
What was that, sir?
Just have a seat so we can get this budget meeting underway.
So what pages do we still have to budget?
Travis, we need to squeeze the front page a little more. Gina?
This morning there was a convenience store robbery.
That makes the front page in L.A.?
Listen to this.
Turns out the thug was a little nervous. Shot the gun into the ceiling tiles. The falling dust and debris got caught in the throat of the little old lady in line behind him.
Coughed out her dentures.
Freaked the guy out so much that he turned and ran and slipped on them.
The dentures?
Knocked him out cold. And the guy behind the counter called the police before he came to.
You've got to be kidding.
Move over, campaign scandal. This has got to be the cover.
It's good, but not that good. Speaking of the scandal, we're going to split it so we have room. Gina, can you take care of the jump line?
We can budget it on 6.
You can push the real estate ad into the double truck.
Good idea. Jared?
Got all last night's scores in.
South Tech's losing streak over yet?
Nah, now they're 0-13.
I guess the other players can't take the quarterback seriously ever since it came out that he's taking late-night ballet.
Claims to help him with balance.
Did a good job in the Nutcracker suite.
Okay. How about the kid and his llama that somehow ended up on the 605 merge?
Page 8.
The steak truck that crashed into the vegan market?
Page 9.
Okay, people, we've almost got this wrapped.
Yes! After Peppers.
For another macho pastrami sandwich? So big, even a sumo cries uncle.
Only 3 more, and I filled my free stamp card.
Which gets you?
Another macho pastrami sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Not so fast. Everyone sit back down. As you know, Scott's been working on the HMS Beagle series, and the first article will be appearing in tomorrow's edition on
Page 2.
And I've asked him to tell us about this first article and where he plans to take the series. Scott?
Yay.
Okay, guys, knock it off. Since we still have a few months before the replica of the HMS Beagle docks in San Pedro, I thought I'd do a couple of stories on the background of evolution before Charles Darwin came on the scene, and then build up to a series of articles on the voyage of the Beagle itself.
Sounds like a good idea.
So, I'm starting with Charles' grandfather, Erasmus.
He was into evolution as well?
Yeah. In the article that will be debuting tomorrow, I'll be talking about his ideas on the Big Bang, or Big Crunch.
Big Crunch?
Yeah, that the universe will end by collapsing back in on itself. As I researched, some scientists believe it's been oscillating between a Big Bang and a Big Crunch.
The universe keeps expanding and then collapsing?
That's what some propose. It's called an oscillating universe.
I've got the copy from your article. By the way, Scott, brilliant job.
Well, thank you.
Here's the place where you quote Erasmus's poetry found in his book, The Botanic Garden. It says, "Roll on, ye stars, exalting youthful prime. Mark with bright curves the printless steps of time. Near and more near your beamy cars approach, and lessening orbs on lessening orbs encroach. Flowers in the sky, ye too to age must yield, frail as your silken sisters in the field. Star after star from heaven's high arch shall rush. Suns sink on suns, and systems crush. Headlong extinct to one dark center fall, and death and night and chaos mingle all."
Gina, you missed your calling.
Thank you.
But it does sound like he's proposing a big crunch.
So, Scott, you started this project out questioning what you believe yourself.
True. I am a Christian, and this seems to go against what the Bible says about everything being created by God.
So if God made the universe, where'd he come from?
I thought about this a lot as I was researching this whole topic. In Psalm 90, verse 2, the Bible says, "Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God."
Scott, I'd let go of this religion thing. I mean, think about it. God was always around.
Travis, close your eyes.
What?
Just do it. Now, imagine a color you've never seen before. Give it a try.
Okay. Working on it.
Could you do it?
Nobody could.
That's because it's outside of your experience. I think it's the same thing when we try to imagine God existing forever.
But everything has a beginning.
But Travis, if you don't believe in a creator, you have to believe that stuff's always been around.
What do you mean?
Well, if you believe in the Big Bang or the oscillating universe theory, where'd all the matter come from in the first place? You see, we're in the same boat. Either you have to believe in an eternal God or eternal matter.
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
And Travis, I can even one-up you, because my God can make the matter, but the matter can't make God.
Well, Tom, I guess things couldn't have gone better. Nice bit of acting.
Thank you. You too.
Getting sent down here in the depths of the mine went exactly as planned. They won't be expecting us till the end of the day, right?
That would be right, but they'll be expecting us to deliver a filled co-cart halfway through the day, if they're paying attention. They're not used to us being here yet.
I guess we should get on our way. Do you think they'll check the slough?
I highly doubt it. And Mr. Kine and his dog Jasper will be asleep, and Jasper should have a good bit of pepper up his nose from what I fed him last night. That, along with the fact that during our attempted escape before they caught us, we ran all around this mine, leaving our scent everywhere. That should keep him busy enough for us to make it to the river.
That was a brilliant idea on your part. Let's get out of here.
So, Scott, your article questions the Big Bang?
No, he's taking a neutral position.
That's true. But personally, I've learned that the idea that nothing became everything violates the laws of science.
Like what?
Well, the first law of thermodynamics says that energy can neither be created nor destroyed.
Wow, the idea of the Big Bang would be the biggest violation of that law.
And the law of causality says that every effect must have an adequate cause. So if the entire universe is the result, what was the cause? It had to be something bigger than the universe. In my mind, that would be God himself. Therefore, the idea that nothing became everything is opposed by these two laws.
But don't you have the same problem when you say God created the universe?
Well, I thought about that. Not if God already existed, created all things, and set these very laws in motion. So, while a natural origin of the universe goes against scientific laws, the idea that God created it actually solves the problem.
You do know that scientists have shown the universe is expanding. Wouldn't that confirm the Big Bang?
Travis, this is still all so new to me. But maybe since the energy or matter had to come from somewhere, maybe God created the matter first, then used the Big Bang to create the universe. I don't know.
Well, let's not get sidetracked. We all want to get to lunch, but for now, I want to hear where you plan to take the rest of the series.
Right. Okay. Well, I will continue to focus on the thinking of Erasmus for one more article, then starting to switch over to some of the background that set the stage for the HMS Beagle. I want to focus on what was going on in England and society as a whole. So for next week's
Escaping from the mine through the slough worked perfectly. That's why we had to get caught trying to escape the night before. We got the idea when we heard about the other boy sent to the bottom of the mine. We both realized that the water must eventually leave the tunnels. The night that we snuck into the mine, we found the area where the water was and followed it, hoping against hope that we'd be able to get out that way and not wanting to chance getting caught during our shift. As it turned out, it just poured into a slough. We had hidden our valuables in the mine before and we faked our escape. We stored our things in a knapsack. Tom had a change of clothes and I had what I hoped was a watertight tin, which held me 2 journals and a watch. I stitched it on as we made our way out. We simply followed the water out of the mine until it spilled into the slough, a sort of pond. We easily saw the Somerset Canal from there and made it without anyone noticing. We were making our way out to the sea. From there I could find my way home. Before we made it too far, we had to go over a series of wooden locks which were used to move boats upstream. This was easy for me, but Tom was getting weaker.
You're just so wet. How far have we gone?
Probably about 3 miles. We need to go about the same distance to get to the bigger canal, then to the river, where we can hop into a barge. Can you make it?
I'll make it.
Here comes another lock, Tom. Try to touch it as little as possible. We don't want Jasper to be able to smell the scent.
Okay.
Whoa! Watch out, Tom. It gets deeper here. I can still touch, but I don't think you can.
Jimmy! I can't swim!
Tom! Just try and keep your head above water.
Help!
Tom, where'd you go?
Can you see anything next door?
Stop moving! I'm gonna fall!
Hang on to the fence.
The neighbors will see me.
Your feet are digging in my shoulders. Where is that cat?
I can't see her. Oh, there she is. Give me the arm ball.
Is she still wearing Mom's bracelet?
Guys, where are you? Hurry before Winnie finds us.
Just a minute. My hands are busy holding you right now. Here, why did he put it on her in the first place?
Thanks. Ambrose, here, kitty. A few things came together. What's it called when that happens?
The Bermuda Triangle.
Mom left on the counter, Ambrose needed some blank. And it was science.
Science?
Yes, I was wondering if the circumference of a lady's bracelet was the size of an average cat's neck.
I don't think that cat's average. Maybe plus size.
An average American cat. And hold still.
Hope, why are you standing on Heath's shoulders looking over the neighbor's fence with binoculars?
Shh, Winnie, we're busy. See the yard? She's coming back on top of the fence.
Oh.
I've almost got her.
Whoa! Hope, stop moving. You're knocking me off balance.
Here, Ambrose. Here, kitty. Good kitty. A little closer. Got her. Watch out. He's trying.
But it's in my face. Ah!
Don't stand there, Winnie. Help!
And get framed for being mixed up in your evil plot? No way.
Winnie!
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'm coming.
Hurry, Winnie.
Almost got ya. Wow. Kids, where?
Why are you three lying in a heap? And why is that cat wearing my bracelet?
Honey, I'm home.
We're out here.
What's going on? Hope?
Why do you guys think it's always me?
Was it?
Yes. Hope, I expressly told you to leave Ambrose alone after the last time you tied balloons to our feet. Not to mention that bracelet has sentimental value.
But I just wanted
No buts. Time for some restitution.
What?
It's where you pay back someone you've wronged. How about me? I had to step in and to save her. Plus, she's constantly ruining my stuff for her science experiment.
It's so hard to find good help these days.
Help? Whoa. What happened to sticking up for each other and watching the words that come out of our mouth?
I guess we're trying, Dad.
We just can't become perfect overnight.
Okay, but we're going to work on this as a family. I was just reading Proverbs 12:18. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. What's this saying?
It's saying that our words can pierce someone like a sword, or our words can bring healing.
Okay, Hope, I want you to meet me in the den to discuss this further. The rest of you, I want you to stop and consider how we can be more Christ-like in our attitudes toward each other.
Tom, where are you? Hold on, Tom. Tom, come on.
I've been trying to.
Hold on. Let's get you to the side.
Okay, Jimmy.
Boy, you're home late.
Scott, I told you where I was going to be.
You did?
Yes, I was at the cooking class at the church.
Oh, was that tonight? How was it?
It was a lot of fun. I learned a new recipe for zucchini that I think the kids might even like. But there's something that stuck out to me, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Oh, yeah?
They had an interesting speaker. She talked about the importance of family devotions. Scott, do you think we should be doing that with our kids?
You mean like a daily Bible reading?
Yeah, and praying together, to help build character. You've seen how they've been acting lately.
But I'm gone before they even get up. Besides, do you think our kids would really be into that?
I guess the real question is, does God want us to do it?
Suzanne, I'm going to start praying about this. I guess I'm just nervous. I don't want to push the kids too far and make them want to rebel against God.
But the speaker did say they saw a big change in their kids when they started having family devotions.
Okay, well, I'll think about it.
Okay, I'm going to make sure the kids are in bed. It's going to be another busy day tomorrow.
Lovely breakfast, sister.
Dashel, thank you for coming down from that fancy law school and staying on after the funeral. I couldn't have harvested the crops without you.
What else could I do for my fine sister? It was a horrid lot what happened to you.
That it was.
I wish I could stay and help run the farm.
Not much to run around here now. Got the neighbours to care for the animals. My plan is to find Jimmy.
Any leads on that?
No. I spoke to the constable, but he wasn't much help. I thought I could give this description of Jimmy to the newspaper.
That's a good start. Well, I studied a little about crime in law school. Maybe I could help. What have we here? Do you know those men?
Oh no! They're back! I believe those are the men who burned the barn and stole Jimmy. Dashiell, go out the back door, take Essie, and go find the constable.
Hey, Jared, what are you doing in the lunchroom? I don't think I've ever seen you in here before.
Braddock's got me on a tight deadline, so I thought I'd save some time and give this another try.
So what do you think?
As usual, it's crowded, prices are ridiculous. These mashed potatoes taste like garbage.
That's actually pureed okra.
Oh, that proves my point.
Well, if you're on deadline, I can sit somewhere else.
Oh, no problem, buddy. I can spare a few minutes. Besides, I wanted to run something by you.
Okay, sure. What's up?
It's what you said during the pitch meeting.
That Mayor Thomas's hairpiece was slipping lower and lower at the last supervisors meeting?
No. The part about God using the Big Bang.
Really?
Surprised you, huh? That your old friend Jarrett's thinking about this?
No. Actually, yes. I didn't know you had a religious bone in your body.
I don't. But sometimes I wonder if there's someone out there. I don't deny there could be.
Well, when it comes to the Big Bang, I found out that lots of Christians believe it and the Bible at the same time.
What do you think?
I guess it's possible. Since the Big Bang was such an amazing event, maybe it was God who could pull it off.
I don't think so. It seems that either a person just needs to accept a complete naturalistic origin of the universe, or a supernatural. When you try to combine the two, it doesn't work.
Well, what do you mean by that?
You got a Bible?
Not on me. Wait, I do on my phone.
Check out Genesis 1.
Okay, I'm there.
All right, what did God create first?
The heavens and the earth.
What about the plants?
I'm not sure. Oh, right here. Verse 12 and 13. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good, and the evening and the morning were the third day.
And the sun, moon, and stars?
I think that must have been on the second day. Oops, no, right here on the fourth day.
And if I remember right, sea creatures on day 5, then animals and humans on day 6?
Let me check. Right, sea creatures on 5, animals and humans day 6. You got it.
While some claim that God used the Big Bang, it doesn't make any sense. The order of the Big Bang was stars, then planets, then the earth, the moon, the sea life, the land animals, and then the plants.
Okay.
But we just saw that the Bible's order is the earth, and then plants, and then the sun, the moon, the stars, then the sea life, followed by the land animals and humans at the same time. Now, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that these two ideas are completely different.
Wow, I've never seen that before.
Look, if someone's going to be really honest with themselves, I think they just need to confess that Genesis is not trying to tell the story of the Big Bang at all. They either need to stick with the Big Bang or Genesis.
So, do you think Genesis is true?
I'm not convinced either way. But let me just say, for a Christian, they would have to give me some straight answers as to why they ignore the science behind the Big Bang.
Well, Jared, I'm going to get down to the bottom of it.
Do you think you can solve this debate?
I don't know. But for myself, I want some answers. If I dig up anything, I'll let you know.
You got it. Okay, I better get back to it before Braddock has a conniption fit.
Yep, see you later.
I can't believe we're having to come back to this farm. Why didn't Mr. Stewart tell us that before?
His communication leaves a lot to be desired.
Can I help you?
Well, miss, it seems a friend of ours needs something of your late husband's.
God rest his soul.
I'm sorry, you cannot come.
Now, I wouldn't be resisting us, ma'am. We have strict orders.
Then so be it. As you can see, there's not much left in this house. Interesting, though, that you know about his death.
Looks like you're moving.
Nothing to stay around here for.
Where's all your books?
Books? We don't have much time or money for reading. I sold most of them.
We're looking for a journal with research. Do you know about it?
Why would anyone care about that?
Our boss cares about a lot of things. He cares about how much you know.
You better let us know, 'cause me boy here often gets an itchy trigger finger. Wouldn't want him shooting up the place. A stray bullet may hit you.
Oh, very well then. I know he was planning to pass the journal down to my son, the very night he was killed. And now both are gone. So what does it matter?
Do you hear horses?
Mr. Constable.
What?
See for yourself.
Hello, Mrs. Marion. You all right in there?
Grab the missus. Where'd she go?
She gave us the slip.
We'll find her.
I see you looking out there. What have you done with Mrs. Marion?
Forget it. Let's hightail it out of here. Where's the back door?
I don't know. In the back, maybe.
Oh, great genius. Let's go.
Right now. And no pish-posh.
Going somewhere, gentlemen? I'd put those guns down if I were you.
What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
The missus, she let us in.
You let me in this minute.
She was selling us some, books. Yeah, books, that's it.
Where is she now?
Don't right know. She disappeared.
Escaped, don't you mean?
Oh, we were just leaving.
See what the constable has to say about that.
No, take this. Let's go.
That's it. I'm breaking this door down.
Here you go, constable. Quick! They're going out the back.
Thanks for opening the door.
You'd better hurry if you're going to catch them.
No, let them go.
Marion!
What?
There you are.
But they threatened you.
I'll not testify against them.
Very well, then. I'm glad you're all right, miss.
Thank you for coming, sir.
Good day, Mum.
Marion, did you slip into the secret room?
Yes, praise be they didn't find it. Decades of work, the whole library, and right under their noses. Oliver's grandfather was wise to make a door out of the bookcase. I was afraid one of the men would pull on the book that releases the latch. Dashiell, we must hurry and follow those men before they get too far ahead of us.
What? That's madness.
I will go if you don't, Dashiell. You know I'm up to the task of riding. I have to.
Why?
Because, Dashiell, I made my own son the bait.
What?
I knew they'd lead me to him. I'll explain on the way. Let's go.
Will Marion find Jimmy before Marley and Clive? What will Scott discover about the Big Bang Theory? To find out, join us next time for Time Chroniclers, the Reunion Part 2. Time Chroniclers is a production of Creation Quest. While the story and characters are fictitious, they are based on real historical and scientific facts. To learn more about this series or for more tools to learn the scientific evidence for creation, please come to timechroniclers.com. That's timechroniclers.com. Our special thanks to our cast in order of appearance. Horace and Jared were played by Harold Tarter. The voice of Tom was Joshua Yoon. Jimmy was played by Jaden Berthoff. Mr. Braddock was played by David Gislon. Travis by Ray Edisham. The part of Gina was played by Carrie Morton. Scott by Rick Carhart. And Heath by Ruben Edisham. Hope by Melody Roy. Winnie by Summer Roy. The part of Suzanne was voiced by Sandy Roy. The voice of Dashiell was played by Ryan Moretti. Marion was brought to life by April Ely. Marley by Chris Heckman. And Clive by Ethan Heckman. And the constable was played by Dwayne Riffenberg. Today's episode was written by Sandy, Pat, Summer, and Melody Roy. Sandy Roy was the cast director. Our dialogue editor was Melody Roy. And Pat Roy did the sound design. Original music was composed by Connor Savoca. The actors were recorded at Calvary Baptist Church in Paradise, California. And I'm Frank Montenegro. Make sure to join us next time as Jimmy and Tom try to get to Bristol before they're caught by the mine supervisors in Time Chroniclers, the Reunion, Part 2.